Hello. Welcome back to Royal Daily News Channel. Ignore my bad video because this is just sweetener. Meghan Markle's recent collaboration with Lemonada Media suffered a notable setback as the podcast Archetypes incurred a staggering £16 million loss and failed to secure a position within the top 200 rankings. Lemonada Media, disappointed by the underperformance of Meghan Markle's podcast, faces scrutiny over its decision to partner with the former actress. Let's set the stage for this Shakespearean tragedy. Lemonada Media thought that they hit the jackpot by signing Meghan. Their game plan? Let's give more people access to Archetypes. Sounds noble, doesn't it? But here's the kicker. You don't even need a Spotify account to tune in, which makes you wonder why anyone would bother with Lemonada in the first place. According to The Express, this little endeavor could see Lemonada facing a significant financial loss, given their David versus Goliath revenue battle with Spotify. Now, let's rewind to when Harry and Meghan first decided to break free from the royal roost, inking deals left and right in the land of the free. Spotify, with high hopes and deep pockets, handed them a whopping £188 million to churn out their own podcast series. But Archetypes flopped harder than a fish out of water after just one season, despite roping in big names like Serena Williams and Mariah Carey. Meghan's audio adventure was about as engaging as watching paint dry. This year, in a plot twist no one asked for, Meghan announced her rebound with Lemonada Media, promising new content that, let's be honest, no one's really queuing up for. While the Spotify deal was the golden ticket, this new partnership seems more like a consolation prize. Branding whiz Andrew Block, a man who clearly knows a thing or two, speculated that Meghan's new deal could be worth a mere 10% of the Spotify jackpot. That's right, from £188 million to possibly just £1.9 million. Talk about a downgrade. But here's where the plot thickens. If you're an Apple podcast aficionado, good luck finding Archetypes without a search party. It's like Meghan's podcast is playing hide and seek, except no one's really searching. Amazon Music and Audible aren't much better. You'd have an easier time finding a needle in a haystack. And let's not even get started on the all 5-star review from the Sussex Squad on Audible. Even with their enthusiastic padding, Archetypes barely scraped together a 3-star rating out of 10. Ouch. The verdict? Meghan might fancy herself the next Oprah of audio, but the public begs to differ. She's more concerned with hearing her own voice than letting her guests get a word in edgeways. And as for the podcast being a successful venture, please. The only thing it's successfully done is illustrate a monumental miscalculation of Meghan's appeal as a podcaster. The cherry on top? The Sussex spokeswoman, in a dazzling display of denial, claimed Archetypes was the #1 podcast on Spotify. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Joe Rogan held that crown, and unlike Meghan's fleeting podcast fame, he's still sitting pretty at the top of the charts. Spotify's grand plan to prop up Meghan's podcast with a New York ad blitz was more about saving face than celebrating success. Speculation surrounding Meghan Markle's podcast venture and its alleged success has emerged following lackluster performance. Skepticism grew with the People's Choice Awards' multiple entry voting system. Ultimately, Archetypes failed to meet expectations set by Meghan Markle and her supporters, despite initial intrigue. In the end, Meghan and Harry's podcast fiasco is a masterclass in how not to launch an audio career. With each misguided step and financial flop, they're writing their own guidebook on media mishaps. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos. Bye-bye!